In today's video, we're going to be looking at the new Captain Stash Voyages. Now these Voyages are available to anyone that has a captain ship. You just need to go to a shipwright, buy the Voyage, which by the way is expensive. This is going to set you back 5,000 gold a voyage. If we're going to part ways with our hard-earned gold and give up our time, we need to determine right here if this voyage is even worth doing. For the most part, these voyages are used to gather supplies, but the one thing that caught my eye was that you can actually dig an ashen wind scale from these. So I decided to stack these voyages. I wanted to see how long it would take for me to get the ashen wind scale and just how good are these resources from these voyages. So I did over 10 of these Captain Stash Voyages. The first tip I learned is the island that you need to do your digs will always be close to wherever you are on the map. You won't have to travel more than a few minutes to get to the island to do your digs, and this was great. I want to tell you about my first dig. Well, how else better to celebrate the beginning of the journey than to get a mega keg and die instantly. But it does beautifully exemplify my second point. After every dig that you do in these voyages, PvE is gonna crap all over you. The entire session I had to fight phantoms, skeletons, ocean crawlers, everything in the game wanted to spawn on me. I'm surprised an Ashen Lord didn't come out of the bloody dirt. So I continued the rest of my digs on Crook's Hollow. I ended up getting a trident and an ammo box. And the loot that I found for the remainder of my journey varied from storage crates, cannonball crates, wooden crates, empty treasure chests, and I even dug up a coral message in the bottle. And yes, after 12 voyages we got the Ashen Wind Skull. I did make the conscious decision not to stop stacking these voyages until I found the Ashen Wind Skull, so I was here for a few hours and I was glad I wasn't there any longer. At the end of my journey I had accumulated quite the arsenal of resources, and as I approached the outpost I saw someone there. I decided to give them all of my supplies and even my most prized treasure of the day, the Ashen Wind Skull. Here are my final thoughts on the Captain Stash Voyage. You do get good supplies from these voyages. It is a gamble. You may not get the supplies that you need. I see these voyages as a way to save money, not make money. Storage crates are $17,500 to buy from the merchant. These voyages, you'll probably get a storage crate within 2, so you're saving money easily. Also for 5,000 gold, that gets you 50 cannonballs from the merchant, but 5,000 gold spent on one of these voyages could get you cannonballs, it could get you wooden crates, and it could even get you empty chests to store your loot. So here's my advice on using these voyages. I think you use them between doing other things. Maybe you want to do world events. Maybe you're going to a fort and then you're going to a skeleton fleet. Put one down between the islands and see what you get. Yes, we did find an Ashen Wind Skull after 11 to 12 of these voyages, but I didn't make any money off it. I lost money. And I do also feel I could have easily kept going for another 5 or 10 voyages and still not found an Ashen Wind Skull. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and hey, if you want to learn how to do the Fort of the Damned in under 10 minutes or how to improve your ship combat, check out these videos on the screen. I think you'll enjoy them. Catch you later guys.